role to play in cardiovascular health, and this is why more and more it is appearing that statin drugs can actually be a cause of cardiovascular breakdown, not a cure for cardiovascular breakdown. And we'll talk about this in the next couple of days as we continue talking about the importance of cholesterol and why you never want to take a poison substance that knocks out your ability to make this incredibly important stuff, i.e. a statin drug. And we'll talk all about that tomorrow and on our next couple of Bright Side episodes. So if you're on a statin drug, or if you're thinking of taking a statin drug, or your doctor's pressuring you to take a statin drug, or you know somebody who's doing that, taking a statin drug, you're going to want to tune into the next few Bright Side episodes as we continue talking about the importance of cholesterol and the big-time dangers associated with statin drugs. All right, our number is 866-582-9933. If you have questions about the longevity products or health or nutrition or prescription drugs or cholesterol or statins, we want to hear from you, 866-582-9933. Likewise, if you have a success story that you'd like to share or if you want to contribute to our conversation. Time for our first phone call of the day. Let's see here. Let's go to Montana and welcome Walter to the Bright Side. What's up, Walter? How you doing, buddy?
Good morning, sir. May I call you Dr. Ben?
No, you may not. You may call me Pharmacist Ben, or you may just call me Ben. Actually, I don't even like the term Pharmacist Ben. Just call me Ben.
Okay, Ben. Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning.
I praise you and your program. I thank God that I've program and all of the things that you discussed very, very clearly. If you recall, about in August, I called you about a question on scleroderma.
Okay, on the air or on
the air? And you gave me the protocol, and the person is turning around.
Good deal. Way to go. What did we told you? Digestion, of course, right?
Yes.
Scleroderma for the listeners.
I'm from Marinette, Wisconsin, and I'm visiting my girlfriend in Columbus right now.
Okay. Let me tell the listeners about scleroderma real quickly in case anybody out there is dealing with it. Scleroderma is a connective tissue disease. Remember, the body's made up of, I like to call it like raisin bread, where you have raisins in bread. Scleroderma is a bread disease where you get all kinds of changes in blood vessels and muscles and internal organs where the immune system attacks the connective tissue, the bread part of the body, and it can happen anywhere in the body. It's a horrible thing, but like all autoimmune diseases, it's very easy to deal with. Number one, by addressing the digestive system. I'm sure that's what I told you to do, and I'm glad that your friend is turning it around. Thanks for sharing that, by the way.
Thank you. My question today is, I'm visiting my girlfriend in Columbus. Her name is Mary, and she has a good friend. Her name is Renee. Renee is suffering from a diagnosis of cold urticaria.
Okay. That's basically itching and rash associated with cold. Urticaria is just a fancy word that means itching and rashes. A cold urticaria is when you get itching and rashes secondary to cold temperature. But the problem isn't the cold temperature. The problem is the body's jumpiness, the immune system's jumpiness. And once again, as you know, if you've been listening to this program, there's not a lot of things that go wrong in the body. If you have urticaria or the signs of an activated immune system, what you basically are dealing with is a hypersensitive, hyperactive, jumpy defense mechanism. So cold temperature ordinarily shouldn't trigger a defense mechanism, but when the defense system is jumpy or hypersensitive for some reason, sensitized for some reason, you'll go into a full-blown immune response. And by the way, this notion of the skin as an immune system structure is very important to understand. In our mind's eye, it's very difficult to picture how this whole thing works, but if you look at your skin and then zoom in with your Superman X-ray vision, you'll see kind of rivers and tributaries, channels, if you will, where fluids are flowing throughout the skin. And in these tributaries, you have little tiny cells that are always looking for some kind of danger. Pressure can be a danger, temperature change can be a danger, and chemical changes can be a danger. And when these things happen, a response will be initiated. Now, there's a threshold that needs to be reached, and typically cold isn't going to make it through that threshold. Pressure typically isn't going to make it through that threshold unless this immune system is jumpy or hypersensitive. So the question becomes, why is this immune system, why has the threshold been lowered for immune activation? What has made this immune system so jumpy? And there's always one place that you want to look at least first, and that is the digestive system. This is the main place that the immune system becomes activated from. And anytime you're dealing with any kind of rashes, itchiness, eczema, psoriasis, cellulitis, any kind of skin condition that just appears for no known reason or no apparent reason, the first place to look is in the digestive system. Now, here's what you do, Walter, and I'd love to be able to talk to your friend if if you can get her on the phone with me, but if you can't, you ask her, do you have a history of digestive issues? Now, she may say no. As you know, Walter, that doesn't mean that she doesn't. It just means that she hasn't noticed them. If she says yes, that's better, because then she can start to work on them. If she says no, she has to start to find them. Get yourself have your friend get a little notebook, jot down all the foods she eats. It will help if she eats simple foods, not complicated foods, for a couple of weeks. Connect the foods she's eating with digestive symptoms and also with the skin. This is so important. There's a very important link between the skin and the digestive system. You know, when we're born, or when we're conceived in the womb, when the sperm hits the egg and the cells start to divide and a fetus starts to grow, a tube is formed, and that tube is one of the first structures that forms inside the growing fetus in the embryo, and that tube ultimately becomes the digestive system. Within days, the cells of that tube begin to turn over, flip over, and they become the skin. And what I'm saying here is the skin and the digestive system are both derived from the same type of cells. They're very, very similar in cellular nature. So when you have something going on in the skin, more often than not, you also have something going on in the digestive tract, which can basically be thought of as a skin in the inside of your body. So focus on digestive wellness. Use digestive support nutrients. There's some wonderful nutrients for the digestive system that can also help the immune system. Probiotics, well, we talk about those all the time as being important for the digestive system, but what most folks don't realize is they're also important for the immune system, and they also have wonderful relevance for skin health too. Get on the best probiotic you could find. Have your friend get on the best probiotics you could find. I like the Longevity Nightly Essence, 80 billion units a day. The reason I like the Nightly Essence so well is because it has enzymes in there as well. Hang tight, Walter. There's a couple other things that your friend can do. You're listening to The Bright Side. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Our number's 866-582-9933. We're coming back at you with more good health information right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joel Wallach, the Dead Doctors Don't Lie guy. And there's no reason why you shouldn't live to be at least 100 and have a great time getting there. And I'm going to give you a free copy of my lecture that tells you exactly how to do it. In fact, after you've lived a long and healthy life, there should be only 2 documents in your medical chart, a birth certificate and a death certificate. I'm Dr. Wallach with a warning. If you have a 4-inch medical chart, if you take prescription drugs for high cholesterol, high blood pressure, arthritis, joint pains, and other health issues, the medical profession is failing you. They're using you for an ATM machine. My free lecture is going to reveal what pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know. There's been groundbreaking research and discoveries on how to effectively treat or eliminate over 900 different diseases naturally, and it's all in my free lecture called Deadly Recipe. So call toll-free 1-855-79-YOUNG. Again, that's toll-free 1-855-79-YOUNG. 1-855-79-YOUNG.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. protection. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Do you have relatives and friends that are convinced there is no need ever to prepare for any kind of emergency? Are these also folks you buy Christmas presents for? At 30dayfoodsupply.com, we can solve both of these problems at the same time. Go to 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010. We can ship your Christmas presents directly to them. Choose from our original $99 30-day food supply, our long-term storage vegan burger mixes, and other oatmeal, soups, porridges, beans, and granolas for everyday use. All products are non-GMO, MSG-free, and vegetarian. Most are gluten, soy, and nut-free. Call 541-229-0010 today. Oregon Trail Foods and 30dayfoodsupply.com keep prices low, cutting out the middleman by buying directly from their producers in Oregon. Remember, only $10 ships your entire order to the lower 48. Visit the website 30dayfoodsupply.com. Call 541-229-0010. 30dayfoodsupply.com. 541-229-0010.
Free from the shackles of corporate America, we're the place for independent thinkers. GCN.
We are back on the bright side. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Our number is 866-582-9933. Let's see. Walter, are you there, Walt?
I'm here, sir.
Okay, so urticaria, which is just a fancy way of saying itching, associated with cold, is itching associated with cold, associated with a cold temperature, a change in temperature. But it doesn't really matter that it's associated with cold. What matters is that something is activating the immune system. This is the bottom line. Itching and rashes are the manifestation of an activated defense system. Whenever the defense system is activated, there's only one question we need to ask, which is pretty darn obvious. What is it that's getting into the body that's activating the defense system? Now, things can only get breathed in through the body. They can get in through a burn or a cut or a scrape if you have an opening in the skin, or more often, most likely, they're getting in through foods that we're eating. So have your friend focus on specific foods and see if she can associate those foods, the relationship of those foods, to digestive symptoms and to her itching. This is one of the neat things about having a skin reaction, is you can really link up problems with foods pretty quickly. As soon as you eat a food, if it's a problem, she's going to notice a reaction on the skin. So link it up to foods, do a food diary. Secondly, use nutrition that helps the digestive system. Probiotics are very important, not just for the digestive system, they're also important for the immune system and for the skin. Vitamin C is probably the most important vitamin for the immune system. We talked about hormone D. That can be very helpful for the immune system. Vitamin D, of course, I'm talking about. Getting out in the sun is the best way to get your vitamin D, or using a sun lamp is also another way that you can do it, a full spectrum sun lamp, not a tanning bed kind of sun lamp. And then also, as far as other nutrients go, zinc is, if vitamin C is the most important vitamin for the immune system, zinc is the most important mineral for the immune system, and it's also very important for the skin and skin health. 50 milligrams of zinc might be something that you want to think about. Selenium can also be very important for the immune system. I'd be doing 200 or 300 micrograms of selenium a day. Magnesium also can be very helpful for the immune system. The B complex is not only important for the immune system, but it's also important for the skin. The Beyond Tangy is going to get you vitamin C. Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get her vitamin C, I should say, and also will get her a good dose of the B complex, and those are also going to be very important for the skin and for the immune system. And then vitamin A, also important for the immune system and the skin and the digestive tract. So lots of stuff that you could do there, Walter. Appreciate the kind words. Most importantly, focus on digestive health, digestive wellness. Look for links between foods and the rashes. Look for links between foods and digestive symptoms. Eliminate those foods. Do the whole digestive support workup, including probiotics. I didn't mention digestive enzymes, but those can also be helpful as well. If she has a history of fat malabsorption, if she's got a gallbladder removed, or she has liver problems, then you're going to have to start focusing on fat malabsorption issues, and those can also be associated to urticaria and itching too. Last thing, Walter, are you there, bro?
One more question. Do you?
Let me tell you one more thing, okay, Walter? It'll be much easier if you could find other things going wrong with her body, so we can put a whole picture together. Chances are, if she's dealing with an activated immune system in the skin, she's also got other immune system problems. And if you could put together a whole symptom map, it'll be much easier to create a treatment protocol for her. So, in other words, we can find a lot of dots